Welcome back to Main Street Living. I forgot about we are enjoying a celebration day today, and I think it would be an exaggeration to say that COVID has been an impact on every human in some way, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can see it impacted Adeline right there. She's had it with this year. And so humans are not the only creatures on the planet. So we decided to check in throughout the year to see how some of our animal friends were faring during the shutdown.
What has been the effect of COVID-19 and the quarantine? What has been that impact on the Humane Society for you guys?
It's interesting. I would never have predicted things to go the way they're going, but we have almost 75% of our animals actually in foster right now, which normally we have maybe 10% at the most. And here at San Diego Humane, we take care of 35,000 companion animals and almost 14,000 wild animals. So more than 50,000 animals. So of the companion animals, having 75% of them in foster homes, not in the shelter in the first place, I never would have predicted that. But it's helping us. It's helping us keep the community safe, helping us keep our staff safe with the animals. And God, it's helping those animals tons by being in homes and while they're waiting for an adoption. And we hope that everybody that's fostering, go ahead, fail at it. Keep the animal, keep the pet. It's a win for everybody.
So what kind of measures are you guys having to take to help keep the staff and the animals safe at this time?
Right. We're all dealing with the changes of COVID-19 and the pandemic and everything. And for us, our animal care staff, our veterinarian teams, our nutrition teams, anybody that has anything to do with the care of the plants or the animals that we have, we're considered essential employees. We do know there are some species that can get COVID-19. It doesn't affect them the same way it affects humans, but they can still transmit it possibly too. So as an overall just sort of safety feature, we're requiring a lot of our staff now to wear that. A lot of the images you're sharing here are pre-COVID, by the way, so you're not seeing them in their protective gear. But our staff has been going to great lengths to keep themselves safe and the animals too.
You've partnered with another California company to come up with a very innovative way, of course, to help Sapphire with their buoyancy issues. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so when Sapphire was struck by a boat the second time, it actually disrupted her ability to maintain an appropriate buoyancy for the daily needs that she needed to kind of accomplish. And we have weights that are actually epoxied to the back of her shell to help with this. But she was still young when she first came to us. They can live to be about 60 to 80 years old, and she was still growing. So over the past 4 years, we've actually started to see changes in that buoyancy. And we started to come up with different ideas that might be able to help her out. And one of them was creating a wetsuit for her. So we actually started to build a couple prototypes in-house, and then we reached out to the wetsuit specialists at O'Neill, and they actually built a custom wetsuit for Sapphire, where we're able to put in weights to adjust her buoyancy throughout the week or throughout her daily life here, so that she is able to be comfortable and thrive in her environment here with us.
That is so cool. Cheryl, I'm so sorry, but before we toss to that segment, it looks like Adeline did not sign her contract. She was not going to be on TV.
Yeah, she had a lot to say about 2020 and was not really pleased with being on TV to talk about it either.
True.
I'm glad we got to see Sapphire the turtle again myself. She was one of my favorite segments, and I think a lot of us can relate to her having extra pressure, extra weight on her back this year. So stick with us, because coming up next, we're going to take a look back and remember all we've been through in this past year. Stick with us.